Hi everyone. I have been asked to talk about a topic. They want to know why my views on work life balance. Well, it is a challenging question, challenging point, debated all across the world, across the corporates or any other person. My view talking about work life balance is again, it starts with you because it is you who has to define that for yourself, because every individual has a definition which is different. So for one, it could be 18 hours of work Monday to Friday, but 2 days of weekend purely for the family. And for some, it could be 12 hours of work, but the rest of the time is family. But we have to understand that there has to be a balance between the office and the family because both are important. And it is extremely important to make that balance between the work and the family. You can't say no to family, you can't say no to work, because at the day end, if you don't earn, you can't feed your family well, and then family will not be happy. But at the same time, one has to think that how to define that time which is got to be for office and which is got to be for oneself and the family. And I also say oneself because it is some time that you need for yourself as well. So it is extremely important to set the expectation or set the bar for yourself wherein you can say, okay, yeah, this is my office time, and there is no harm in saying that, oh, one should feel bad that, oh, she or he is not available after the office time. So be it, because at the day end, we are paid for working 8 hours. I know every corporate, it is not 8 hours, it is about 12 to 18 hours, 16 hours. That's the truth in over here. But remember, it's you who decide that whether you want to work 8 hours, 12 hours, 15 hours, but do not neglect the family. So it is important to balance that. So first step is set boundaries by saying, okay, this is my office hours, this is how I'm going to work, and people will start following you and people will start accepting you what you are. So do not hesitate in setting those boundaries upfront so that the other person knows that how you work. Second tip is prioritization, because if you know from your work what needs to be delivered today, what is urgent and what could wait, any person who is giving you the task, you could always ask when it is needed and the background of the work so that you know how to prioritize it better. And this will also help in managing your time effectively. See, time is key and it's your time, so it is important that you define that time very well. Often I've seen people who are working in the night but they didn't work so much in the office hours. I've seen people who are working in the office, going back to a home, spending another 8 hours working because, there is a lot of work. And I kind of tend to believe that it is important to manage your time well so that you are able to deliver it on time, before time, or even if there is a delay, you are able to call it out, the reason for the delay. So time management is key for your success in work-life balance as well as overall growth. And the other thing is that what I feel is also taking a short break, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or any weekend getaways, that just takes you off from your office work and get to spend some time with the family. Or even if you want to go for a solo trip, it just helps you re-energize yourself and see how things are moving. That means you're switching off from the office and you are switching on to yourself or with your family. So that's important, and definitely it helps one to grow. But the most important thing that I feel is practicing of the self-care. What that means is you should have a timetable or a schedule for yourself wherein you do meditate, you go for a yoga, you go for a run, you go for a walk. That mindfulness activities are extremely important for you to be strong and mentally strong and keeping yourself strong in order to perform better. And once you have that, you would see how well you are able to balance between the things. If your head is thinking about it and if you are thinking about it, then you are able to plan it better. And that's where it helps you in terms of overall balancing and the growth. And then keep checking yourself. There is no harm in checking yourself against your plan and where you are, and adjust yourselves, and don't kill yourself for that matter, that, oh, I promised I couldn't do it. Fair enough, you would fail, but there is a learning from that failure. So always try and see and check yourself how you've been doing and where is the learning, what you could have done better, and that's what is going to help you better.